Hello, hello, hello. Am I live? I am going to guess that I am live. Come on, Twitch, tell me if I am live or not. Because I'm online. Oh, yep, there we go. Twitch is telling me that I am live. Alright, let me go ahead and just open up that. There we go. And everyone say hello to Rimworld. It's a bit of a story generator colony builder. Although I mostly see it as hardcore, a very difficult colony building game. Some people also like to call it War Crime Simulator, and honestly, I don't blame them. I am playing with a pretty big list of mods, but most of these are quality of life mods, though there are a few others that are a bit more than quality of life. And I will be using those a good bit. Let's see. And there is one that I need to take out real quick. I'll go ahead and start talking about the ones that I am taking that I have that are not so much quality of life. Vanilla Outpost Expanded. I'd say that's kind of quality of life, but at the same time not. Hospitality allows guests to come over to the base. They can buy stuff from us. They can give us gifts. Blah blah blah. Rimhivers adds in a new species of people that they're literally insect people, which I plan on doing that one. And Android Tears brings in robots. See, there's also Rim Fantasy, which basically it allows me to have automatic defenses that aren't much more advanced. Basically, automatic defenses for the early game. Let's see. Yeah, I'm not seeing anything else. Alright. Game will now restart, don't worry. See? Loading. By the way, I would like to apologize for my long unplanned break. My computer got a bit of a bug where if it ever turns off, it'll clear like half the stuff off the hard drive, which included my Minecraft worlds. So that stream world that I had, it got deleted. Come on, there we go. Alright, so new colony, Vagabond Hive. Next. I usually do this one, Community Builder and Commitment Mode, because I'm not very good at this game. Let's see. We'll just do this, this, and this. Alright, generate. Alright, and now to decide where on this world we want to put our colony. Let's see. Definitely want to do it around more friendly people. Alright, let's see. How's this spot? Growing period. Let's go for one a bit more so. I like the ones with year-round growing periods are the best ones in my opinion. I also like being up by these mountains. Now let's do right. Oh no. No, right here. Yeah, we'll do right here. See, I'm not very close to any other factions, which is a bit of a good thing. Alright. Yeah, so let's just hit factions we can see, just all of them and modify, it's just this stuff, which you'll be able to see if I'm doing that. I probably won't. I think I can, yeah, I can change up their names, but that's all I'd really do. Alright, so next. And now the ideology DLC. I'm just going to do my usual, create a fluid ideology, which means it can get changed as the game progresses. These ones don't really do much. I'm just choosing this one. And I usually do collectivist because it is basically everyone likes to work more or like help each other out. So done. We have no real style. Now let's change this up. Slavery, disapprove, drug use, remove, execution, if guilty. Yep. Organ use acceptable. Basically, we can harvest people's organs if we feel the need. Cannibalism just acceptable because these guys are on an alien world. They're gonna struggle to survive. Probably won't do much, but if it does happen, it's just meat like any other. Let's see. Yeah, that seems about right. Sky Lantern Festival, Social Festival. Seems these guys are gonna really respect bunnies. Okay. Let's go ahead and do this. Weapon pair. Basically, weapons that they really like, and then weapons that they don't like. I usually have they like blunt weapons and then dislike pierced weapons. Because blunt weapons don't cause enemies to bleed out. Meaning, I can use blunt weapons to capture enemies. And what I do with prisoners, usually I will either recruit them or set them free. Just whatever. It'll depend on something that I'll explain later on. And let's go ahead next. Right, I get to pick one person, but I've got a lot of others. So yeah. No. I want someone who is good with plants, medical, and intellectual. Good with medical. Let's see. Right. Good with medical, intellectual, construction, and shooting. Can't do plants, but this is pretty good with pretty much everything else. Yeah, we're going to have a pretty big colony, and we'll be getting a new member every in-game month, so we should have someone capable of doing plants. Alright, next. I know. Do 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 do. I just read. Hey, I want to test something real quick. Make sure you guys can actually hear me. Pull out my video. Yep, audio seems to be fine. Well, back to waiting for this thing to load. And we can just see all the mods here. Oh. Okay. There we go. Alright, so yeah, here's the map where we will be building our colony. Let's look around. Very mountainous, which is good. Mountains provide for more resources and easier defense. See, there is an insect hive, but since it naturally spawned in, it is dormant. Meaning I leave them alone, they leave me alone. So let me just go ahead and tell the people to make walls around there. Any other hives? No, we're good? Alright. Go ahead and just allow them to mess with all that. And then start work on their the start of their base. We're just gonna start out with here. It'll be a simple little barrack for them all. Let's also go work, manual priorities, and just I've got a system for how I do their priorities, which is firefighting, patience, bed rest, capture, and basic are all top priority. Then we also haul and clean are also always top priority. Then for the other ones, it's a bit more complex. This takes a while. Alright, so then I usually look at doctoring. And usually, if these little flames mean passion, so they will get better at this faster. 2 flames is best. 1 flame is decent. No flames is just they'll do it at the normal speed. So usually, if they've got 2 flames, it's top priority. If none, then this. However, if it's red border like that, it means they are not good at it at all. So I usually just, they're not on doctor duty. Alright. Then I just go through here. And after this, it's just red border 4, no border, and none of this 3. Double passion is top priority. Single passion is a priority of 2. We do occasionally have situations like this where it's red border and a passion. I just do whatever it would be without the red border, plus 1 level of priority. Let's go ahead and go through the hauling. Like I said, this setup phase takes a while, but it's all worth it in the end. Seems we're not very good at researching, but that'll be fine. Alright. And I also have entertain. That can actually do more harm than good if they're bad at it, so I will usually leave that one off as well, if they're a red border. An interesting thing you learn to pick up, or that you can figure out, if it's red border on Warden, it's going to be red border on Entertain. Same with Smith, Taylor, and Craft. If one of them is, they're all going to be equal. Well, no matter what. Another thing I might do is if it's a gold border, which means they are like level 15 or higher in their skills, because you can see growing normal priority relevant skills plants, average relevant skills. It can go up to 20, and if it's like 15 or higher, it's a gold border. And if it's gold border, then I'll raise their priority up, or I'll lower their priority by 1. Alright. Now, cooking can also do a bit more harm than good if you're low skill, because if you're low skill, then you could make a low quality food, which could give the colonists food poisoning. But you need food so much that anyone who can cook will cook. And I just adjust their priority on how to cook based on how good they are at it. And those are the only ones that are really more harm than good, at least as far as I know. Alright. Almost done. There we go. Now I just close this out, and that decides their priority on how to work. Simple explanation on it. It goes from left to right, lower number, higher priority. So just like they all have the highest priority to fight a fire. However, they still have top priority for haul, but they will only do that if all their other ones are done. Like if there's nothing related to handling animals, nothing related to hunting, then this guy will start hauling and cleaning. And just this far for research, this guy's probably never going to be found researching, because he's got to go through everything else before he even gets a chance to research. Alright, go ahead and hit play. And you can see they're already fanning out. Let's go ahead and growing zone. Out here we'll say, yeah. It just fills the square. Let's see. Yeah, so here's our growing zone. You can't exactly grow on stone, so. And then rice. That's the fastest one to aim. I think that's the fastest road. Now let's also chop wood. Just deforest this little area. I'm probably going to build the bulk of my colony out in here, but I think it's always smart to have a little starting out little barracks near where you spawn. Also, let's go ahead and put some instructions to mine some of this ore, because it'll be valuable. Especially the silver. That is the end game currency. Steel is just a really good building material. You can find it in most recipes. There we go. Let's just deconstruct all this for random resources. And you can see that guy was mining. Oh, that's an extra growing zone. Yeah, just remove that. You can see these guys are currently planting rice. And this guy is mining out stone. So an architect, structure, door. So now they know, hey, we need to make a door right here. And you see, oh, he delivered the resources to said door. Let's also go ahead and production crafting spot. Place one right there. And add build. Make short bow. We'll say do until you have 3, and that can go into details of 50% hit points or higher in normal quality, not counting ones equipped. Also, club. Do until you have. We'll just do 5 for this one, but they're not going to use steel, glass, steel, jade. rough gemstones. Or rough gemstones for it. And we'll also do 50% hit point. I'm also gonna go ahead and wildlife. This is the chance that it'll attack when armed. This is the chance that it'll attack on a failed payment. But I'm just going to start out with anything that doesn't have a chance to attack, to fight back, and tell them to hunt it down. There we go. Yeah, it seems we don't really have anyone that good at mining. The best is this guy, who is going for a walk. You know what? That's fine. We need to keep an eye out on the recreation, anyways. Let's go ahead and just build a little hoopstone thing. Oh, and there's a bow. Let's see. I picked you to be our hunter. Skulls. That's a weird name. Go ahead and tell him to equip that bow. And now he's able to start hunting, because he has a ranged weapon. Be careful, you don't want to shoot your friends. Oh, don't shoot the rhinos either. That would be bad. And you can see that rat head is now dead. Also go ahead and tell them to make a butcher table. We'll do it right here for now. And you can see they're delivering resources, and someone's gonna head over there and start building it. Yeah, this person is. There we go. And now I go into Bill's Advil Butcher Creature, just do forever. So whenever there's a corpse, they will butcher it. Also zone dumping stockpile zone. This is just for like stone chunks and corpses. Yeah, and you can see that guy is currently butchering the rat. Go ahead and sleeping spot. It gets raw meat and leather. Also, make a campfire. We'll put it right here. And let's just have everyone and start equipping bows and they get the chance. And also here, Bill's Advil cook simple meal, just do forever. Make pemmican, do forever. Pemmican is a bit of a thing, just not very good quality food, but it'll last a long time. Simple meal is decent quality food, but it'll expire quickly. Pemmican is also more difficult to make because it takes 5 meat and 5 plants, while meals just take 10 of anything. Also, tell these guys to harvest some berry bushes. See, oh, game just froze for a second. Bushes, there we go. Let's also set up a growing zone over here. And then plant heal roots, which is good for making herbal medicine. Which, trust me, we're gonna need. Let's also over here grow some cotton. I should also go ahead and look at this good night owl is what I'm looking for. They're upset if they're awake during the day, and they're happy if they're awake during the night. So Wilson. And 4P. Schedule is they can do anything in these hours, but from 11 o'clock to 18 o'clock, because this one does military time. They are supposed to be asleep. Let's also check out here. Good, they have walled off the insect. But like I said, it's just going. For now, it's going to be a we don't mess with you, you don't mess with us scenario. Although we will eventually go in there and wipe them out. You equip the short bow. We're not going to grab any for quality, but we'll sell those off to any traders who come in. Let's also have back here a temporary research room with a doorway out back. This rat just got shot. Yeah, right now we're going to have to be more dealing with poor quality work, because everyone has good passions, but we got pretty low skills. So as the game progresses, their passions are what I have them focusing on, so their skills will get higher in those areas, and we can start getting better and better quality stuff. But until then, expect a lot of 4 bows to be lying around. Let's also get a temporary storehouse. Looks like he's having fun. Yeah, if you see how slowly this guy is mining, it is because he... See, let me look wayward. Yeah, his mining skill is 3. So he's not very good at it. But he is spending a lot of time mining, so he will get better at it. Okay, this guy's a brawler, so he doesn't like ranged weapons. And especially in this early game, you want your people to be good. Let's also go ahead and tell them how to respond to threats. Instead of running away, they will now attack anything that is a threat to them. Of course, they will not go out and search for trouble, like this thing, but as long as these walls are up, the insects will be stuck here and and the people won't be able to get out, or get in. You can actually see everyone out here sleeping. Which they're gonna be sleeping on the floor for a little while. Okay, let's go ahead and crafting spot. Make bedroll higher priority. Basically make sleeping bags. go ahead and start working on stockpile zone here. Basically, they'll put stuff in here now. Go in, look in stockpile zone 1. Normal quality. Because it'll count bedrolls that are placed down on the ground. And I don't want it to do that. I always want to have some available. So just once we have 5 in there, then they'll stop worrying about the bedrolls. See? It's poor quality, unfortunately, but you can't expect much better right now. We'll eventually get to the point where they're making masterworks left and right. And we can see they don't have much to do, so a good number of them are working on mining right now. You're the brawler. You pick up a bow when you're done. Same with you. Oh, I just noticed we've got a club there. You, when you're done doing whatever you're doing, pick up the club. Simple melee weapon. Better than fist, but not as good as some other things we're going to be getting later on. Let's go ahead and just conduct a simple research bit. And that's supposed to be the research room for a while, but just until that's done, we can have one sitting right here. And you see, she went straight to building it. And now she's researching. And I can pick what research they do out of all these options. But I like to let the random mod that I installed hold, which is not really random, it's more pick whatever has the lowest research cost. But I like to let that one pick what we research. Which right now it seems to be beer brewing. Let's go ahead and just remove these sleeping spots. Oh. This is from the hospitality mod. Some people are wanting to come in and visit us, but we don't have guest beds, and they're also worried about the insects. If it was just the insects, I'd let them in because I walled those off. But I don't have guest beds, so it's just refuse visitors until I do have guest beds. I'm probably going to turn like this area over here into a visitor center. Because just, I gotta do something with it. I'm gonna have to do something with it. But for now, it is the colony. So we're starting to get clubs pretty quickly. This Wilson, you grab one. Dagger, you grab one. Skulls, you're gonna be bashing skulls with this thing. You grab one. Evan, just, once we have one for you, you can grab it. Alright, I was and these beds being more. Yeah, I was planning on having to face this direction. Yeah. You can see they're taking the stone chunks out of here and dropping them off here. And same with corpses. What's Wilson doing? He's putting some wood in here. Yeah, someone just got food poisoning from the pemmican. It was because dirty cooking area, which, I mean, is the outdoors. But that can also be caused by an incompetent cook making the food. But just right now, we're gonna have to deal with it. Use your oh wait, oh yeah, we do have one right here. Oh, there's an extra bedroll. Just there we go. You know, let's expand this by 1 in width, or 2 in width. We got this guy doing some research. Well, everyone else is busy doing something. It's good to have a sword, because if it's outside, anything can destroy while it's outside. With a few exceptions. But since most things can, it's good to have them in a storage room. Well, now we just sit back and watch them for a while. Oh. First event a mad guinea pig. Basically, this little guy right here has decided he wants to kill every humanoid he sees. Which, since they're attacked, they will attack it when he's close. If he were flee, then they would just run away from him. But it's just a guinea pig, so since people are actually going to be fighting back, yeah, he got taken out pretty quickly. Now let's go ahead and check on Skull's health. He is bleeding, but it says no immediate danger, so someone will get to him and he'll be fine. After all, we got a good number. We got a few people who can do doctor, or like who can do medical work, and it's a high priority. Can you not prioritize tending to him? Here, let me just furniture, sleeping spot, medical. Where'd Skulls go? He was right here. Skulls? He's out hunting again. He's currently bleeding and he just decided, you know what? I'm gonna go kill some animals. Honestly, I can respect that. Go ahead and grab a bow. You also grab a bow when you wake up. Okay, yes. Skulls is now in a hospital bed. Now will you tend to him? Yeah. And it's not very good quality, but any quality of tending is going to prevent them from bleeding. At least on the wound that got tended. That guy's mining, Skulls is sleeping. Good quality. We're just slowly putting more and more sleeping bags around. And amassing large amounts of meat that's gonna spoil soon. I wonder where the rest of the berries are, because clearly by the fact that they're working on pemmican, there's berries lying around somewhere. Or at least there's some kind of vegetable, and berries are the only things that should be available right now. Because the rice harvest hasn't happened yet. So once we start getting enough rice harvest, we're gonna be good on food for a while. I'm just gonna... Okay, yeah, we're out of veggies now, so they're just making simple meals. Which they will prioritize eating that over the pemmican. Which is good, since simple meals don't last long. Well, the pemmican, as long as it's inside, it can last an entire year. Nope. Since it's time for us to give our faction a name. Bad Live. And I'm fine with the settlement name. To the one viewer I have, do you care about the settlement name? Like, do you want to pick it? I'm guessing that's a no. Pretty sure we can change it up later. Anyway, if any of the viewers want to change it. Go ahead and just... sleeping bag. Oh, Colin needs rest. Alright, what happened to you? Okay, food poisoning. Once they get into like major food poisoning, they lose a bunch of their ability to move. This guy seems to have quite a few other things affecting it, like their breathing, and apparently they got a bad back. But just whenever they can't move, they just fall into the ground, and I get the message colonist needs rescue. Club. Bow. Club. Alright. Let's see what's going in this new spot. I'm guessing wood. We seem to be getting extra storage space now, which is very good. Oh, another sleeping bag. Look, it was wood that got put here. I called it. I can see the 75, so I knew something had been placed. Why are you laying down with the corpses? In the rain? Left outside, stuck in the cold, left on ground. Chilly. Yeah, I can understand why you wouldn't be very happy. meat is starting to rot away. There's a beehive. We'll start using bees later on. But we probably won't get into them too much. Bees in Rimworld are a lot like the forestry bees, and there's naturally spawning ones. And you can sort of hybridize them into bees that can produce almost anything. Seem to have a lot of sandstone blocks, which is pretty good. Especially considering we can't make them right now. We have to take them off of structures that are already constructed. Another beehive. Let me look. Bees. Yeah, we can't do anything with hives yet. Carve out this area for our just temporary kitchen. Once you're done with that, start mining that wall. Raid is just from like another faction. They happen sort of regularly. It's just one guy and they're wielding a club. So should be a pretty easy raid. The main thing, let me go ahead and just put a sleeping spot there for prisoners. And now let's just alright, grab everyone. Where are you? There we go. So these guys are all drafted, meaning I can directly control them and their military actions. So just everyone get over. Let's go ahead and meet up over here. And actually, go ahead and head this way. Alright, move up. And let's go ahead and let's let them run around on the corner. Skull seems to be taking his sweet time. But let's go ahead and just attack him. I don't think he's going to do very well. There we go. And we'll just, capture him. Take him prisoner. And I put a little prisoner bed right there. So this is just temporary prison cell. Now let's start using some of this wood we've got. Make a little building around the butcher table. Make one around the research bench. door, build a door, and just another. We'll make this entire area into a prison cell. Yeah, building a base like outside of a mountain is generally a lot faster than carving it into the mountain, but carving into the mountain has much more defensive application, and it generates resources is to make a new room instead of requiring it. I can also go over here, prisoner, convert, so that they'll become our ideology. Instead of loving to eat meat, they'll be more like, hey, let's all work together. Because that's kind of what ours is. We're just all working together. Alright, so this person just had a mental break. But simply they snapped. And they had just a minor one, so they're doing what's called a sad wander. Basically, they walk around, I can't control where they go, and they do no work. Mental breaks happen when their mood is low. Like, this Skulls person. Like, it's mostly because, for some reason, I didn't de-draft them, but he's not in the best mood right now. Luckily, it is going up since he is able to do stuff again instead of being drafted. Go ahead and make another sleeping spot there for prisoners, and then remove that one. Someone will pick him up and take him to his new spot. Hopefully he enjoys it. Okay, this is a psychic drone. These things take a range of and it will decrease their movement. I know it says none, but that's because all of these guys, except for the queen of the colony, have the gender none, apparently. That's just what the mod maker did. So just no gender colonist is upset. It will go away after a while, though. Let's go ahead and put a door right here. You know, that would be kind of funny if they had finished the door before the wall. You just open up a door and, oh, it's a stone wall. Now I go back to watching them. Oh, just noticed a new sleeping bag got made. This bed that no one's in is now a sleeping bag. And for some reason, this person is still in their stat 1. Wonder when it's gonna end. It's usually ended by now. Oh, it just did. Cargo pods. Basically, later in the game we'll be able to send out little pods which can hold people or items. Some of the more advanced colonies are able to do that now. And that'll sometimes generate the event of cargo pods, as that went haywire crashed. And these ones happen to have insect jelly. Can only be produced by insects and hives. It's actually really good. It will never expire. It'll deteriorate if it's outdoors. It'll make people happy when they eat it. It's pretty good food. And it's also a bit rare, so. Oh, just noticed we got a rice harvest. Nice. Looks like the colony's gonna be back to make pemmican pretty soon. So let's go ahead and build another campfire in here. And then just campfire, copy this one, paste. What's this say? Oh, suspend. Basically tell them to hold up on doing that for a while. Copy, paste. And let's just go ahead and remove these two so that they'll only make food at this campfire, which is much closer to the storage area where the food should be. Also, it's cleaner than the outdoors. Cooks food, immediately eats it. Go ahead and just... Oh, no, don't hunt those guys. They're big angry birds. There we go. With this big rice harvest, it makes sense to also grab a bit of extra meat. Now let's go ahead and architect orders plan out the base. Alright, so I'm thinking double doors here, leading into a bit of an airlock. I'll probably have some little turrets in the corners. Then the actual doors inside to a bit of, let's see, yeah, we'll have a bit of a hallway. Or, you know, nah, we won't do hallway. We'll say, yeah, doors open directly into the production room, where we'll have stuff like butcher table and art table, all sorts of things. Basically, it opens right into the crafting room, which will be neighboring the storage room, large 15 by 15. And we're also going to have the kitchen right over here. See. And we head over here, yeah, the dining area, because they like to eat the tables. Then we could do hospital over here. Either hospital or bedroom. And whichever one we don't do, we'll have right here. Yeah, we're also going to need a research room. We'll put that there. Yeah. Right. There we go. Looks pretty good to me. And we'll, of course, be constantly expanding it. Cassowary is self-tamed. Big Angry Bird decided it wanted to join us all on its own. Alright. Let me go ahead and just, while we're here, set the max we can have of them to 5. If we have more, then the colonists will automatically slaughter, which is like hunting, but to tamed animals, and they have a 0% chance of fighting back. And these guys are just moving all the rice in here. Oh yeah, prison cell. I forgot to think about the prison area. Orders. Plan. Yeah, the prison hold. We'll just put it extending off of this room. Oh, should it really be extending off of, like, yeah, this is gonna be the bedroom, this will be, or the barracks, this will be the hospital. Yeah, because we definitely don't want the prisoners to have direct access to the injured people. prisoner has gone berserk, meaning they're out to kill anything. And they're upset because intense pain. Which, honestly, kind of their own fault. See, other things, Ambrosia Withdrawal. Basically, ambrosia is a bit of a drug-like thing, which it seems they were addicted. They ate raw food, they're hungry, starved off the cell, ate non-cannibal foods, slept on the ground, in the cold. Yeah, that's what happens when you attack us. We're not exactly the friendliest factors right now. I should probably already let you know. So, if you see how it says relations gained on release, basically, if you let a prisoner go, and they're not like on death's door, then the faction might get an opinion boost of you, and you can see whatever it is here. If it says none, then I go to recruit. If it's got something, then I will release it. Good look. Pretty good intellectual stuff. Other than that, they're not that good. Well, it's fine. We could use some researcher. Let's go ahead and start telling them to carve out codes there, yeah. Okay, this person has the gourmand trait, so they just feel like eating right now, so they're eating. Not very good, but we can live with it. On the bright side, they are better at food. They're better at cooking. So they'll probably end up making themselves plenty of food. And let's also go ahead and just here bills, make tribal-ware. There we go. Wait, pin needed. Oh, the bird's what's called a roamer. basically, if they're not kept in an animal pen, which is just a fenced in area with an animal pen marker, then they might leave us. Let's go ahead and make them a pretty big pen since they joined us completely on their own. Also, this is like us claiming the portion of, because technically this whole area is Earth. This is more like us claiming the portion that we are going to mostly be living for now. Yeah, you're still doing fine. Definitely not having fun, but they're kind of in prison. You know, let's put an extra dumping stockpile zone out here. Pretty big one. And then priority low. So they'll prefer putting stuff in here, but if there's no room, or if it doesn't meet the qualifications of this zone, they'll put it in here. Like that monkey is a rotted corpse. I just told them no more rotted corpses in this one. So they just move it a bit more out of the way. Seems the colony is pretty close to having the first spirits carved out, which, like I said, it'll probably be turned into a guest room later on, but for now, it is a barracks. That colony seems to be doing pretty good for itself. Someone just got food poisoning from eating raw food. Yeah, that'll happen to you. Lucky it was only food poisoning. Although in this game, that's the worst it could be. Let's go ahead and have them smooth this area, make it look a bit better. This guy's really having fun doing research. And he's one of our guys who does, like, he's got red headwater research. Well, that's what happens when he doesn't have much else to do. Because if you look, everything that's blank, they cannot do. You can see this guy is currently carving out the silver ore, getting us silver coins. Silver's what makes the Rimworld go round. There's a fire somewhere. Right there. And you can see they're all rushing to it. Yeah, there is a fire over here as well, but it's out of what's considered the home area. Which basically means I haven't built anything around it, so they're just gonna leave it alone. Which reminds me. Let me go ahead and just architect zone clear home area around here. That way they don't worry about putting out any fires they're being this far away from the base. Oh, we got our merchant tank coming in. Alright. Who is our best? That would be Dag. Once you're done eating, go trade with these guys. I want to see what they're selling, what they're buying. Probably gonna buy whatever food they have on, like whatever cooked food they have on them. These repackaged survival meals. They got pemmican, but still buy that. We don't have enough money, but seems like they're not buying much of the stuff we're selling, or we can sell. We'll also sell them some components. We don't need those right now. So, bunch of food. I guess what we really want is bulk goods traders. They'll buy all our runs. We can buy a bunch of our wood. They're some of the best ones to look at. Let's go ahead and just move this bed inside. Ooh, more silver. Seems to be doing pretty good on the base. We got this guy doing some research. Let's put another research bench in here. multiple research benches means we can have multiple people researching at the same time, which means it can go faster. Which is why I have such a big research room over here. Got enough space for 4 benches. We can have someone researching there and someone researching in here. Of course, research is not the colony's highest priority at the moment, so it's not too likely that we'll have 2 people doing it at the same time. But with the large amount of people who can't do most field work, it's good to have that option. Yeah, forest fire over here. Let's see. Yeah, it's probably going to get stopped by this stone floor. Let's see, this direction though. Yeah, it's likely to burn for a while. But it's not our problem. So we got people already working on carving this area out. Let's put a door there. Oh, we do have 2 people researching at the same time. I say it's not likely, and then it happens. I will watch you mine the silver. Make me money. These guys are doing stuff real slow. Yeah, I'm on the max speed. We can just stare at him while he does stuff. Yep, that was done, and now he's going to carve out the new base. Or at least the start of it. Let's go ahead and make sure everyone's got bows. There we go. Now once these guys are done with what they're doing, they'll go grab some bow. And they'll each grab a bow. And then everyone but Evan will have a bow here. But Evan doesn't want a bow, so he doesn't have to have one. The double doors are in place. Sadly, they don't really open like you'd expect a double door. Now, like all Rimworld doors, they just expand to the left and right, which it does the same thing here with each piece. So they try to open this door, this one's gonna slide into here, and this one's just gonna slide into the wall. But they can still walk through the doors perfectly fine, so it's alright. We just sit back, relax, and watch them work. And this guy's working on getting a bunch of meals for the group. A bunch of people are sleeping. We got the researchers. Let's go ahead and wildlife. We do not have many wild animals that aren't going to respond angrily to being hunted. Well, so yeah, we've got plenty of food. Let's grab some elephant. And then go ahead. This area. And you will do hay grass, which is basically hay. Which obviously animals like to eat, so. Oh, just finished researching that. Basic beekeeping's up next. Oh, let me zoom out. Yeah, this is as much as I can zoom out. I'm gonna go grab something to munch on that's healthy. I'll be back. This might be a while. And if anything like important happens, it should pause automatically. If it's something dangerous. I have found a large bag of carrots. And no major events happened while I was gone. They haven't done much carving out. It's like, oh no, he was just going to clean. It looks like nothing's really happened while I was gone, so that's pretty good. Oh, we got an elephant. So, yeah, just have him trained in a bunch of random stuff. Or, not really random. Basically, once this is done, he'll have someone who he will follow around. He'll be able to attack enemies. He'll be able to rescue any colonist who's down. And he'll be able to haul stuff like these stone chunks, or basically he'll be able to take things to and from storage buildings. You know what? I'm locking you in. You have nothing to do but carve. You know, maybe I shouldn't have locked in. Because that's also locking everyone else out. I look away for like 5 seconds and he's gone. Yeah, for a mostly underground colony, we don't really have that good of a mining ability. You know, let me see if any research got done. Nope. Seems all the hay grass got planted, though. Oh, right, I forgot to place the little pin marker thingy. I officially declare this area an animal pen. It seems we're not very good at converting them. Although that kind of makes sense. We haven't really done anything with the ideology yet. Oh yeah, I forgot. We need to have a bit of a church area in here. Yeah, I usually do a 20 by 50 in Rome. Oops, forgot that I was planning and then telling them to mine. Yeah, it's connected to the hospital and... Let's see, what was this area again? Well, let me go over where everything was again. Storage, or this was the production, storage, kitchen, labs, bedrooms, prison, hospital, dining area, and now ideology room. go ahead and furniture torches. Let's go ahead and start doing some stuff with ideology. Ritual spot. Begin role change. So we have leader and then basically moral leader. I like to do the insect queen, which is this person, as the moral leader. And then whoever's best at social, so that will be Dagger as the actual leader. The elephant's watching. There we go. And now, Dagger, I officially declare you Holy Chief. There we go. And let's have what's called a Sky Lantern Festival. Basically, it's what happened in the movie Tangled. Only for us, instead of this one happening once per year, we can do it once per 20 days. We don't have to do it that often, but we have the option. And there's the lanterns flying away. Is everyone having fun? And it was a pretty good one. The Sky Lantern Festivals are some of my favorite ones for the early game, because all it takes is wood and a campfire. Of course, there are going to be times where we don't have enough wood to do it, but still, it's just wood. We currently got a bunch of trees all around us. And let's also plan out another guest room right here, so the guests can stay in this area, or they can stay by the dining room and the temple. It's up to them. Oh, no, we go back to a zoomed out look at the colony. Did he seriously run all this way just to eat? Did you seriously run all that way just to eat? Well, at least that guy ran all the way and cleared out one stone. Seems he got some friends to head over too. Oh. Large exposed area. Let's go into structures, wooden wall. Anything that doesn't fit in with the plan is getting walled off. Maybe with an extra door. Or so that I can access it later. I guess these rooms are getting cleared out next. Now let's go and put an extra campfire out here so I can do Skylight Festival over here. Orders. Let's just go and remove plans in here. Remove plans in here. Here and here. Yeah, since these areas are set to be mined out. Person is pretty much fully healed and gotten over their Ambrosia addiction. Good conversion ritual. Probably not going to work very well, but it's gonna be something. Just, you're coming with me. I'm gonna tell you all about why we're better than you. was pretty good. Now, if you look, yeah, they're like half what they were in their certainty. I'm gonna have the queen go ahead and convert this person the second they wake up. Well, that didn't do very good. Huh. Too bad this person doesn't really do taming much. Yeah. Just encourage more people to head over here by giving them more jobs in this general area. Yeah, let's also go ahead and move the butcher table in here. Yeah, inspirations are basically the opposite of mental breaks. They'll have some sort of benefits for a limited amount of time. If the colonist is at a high enough. Honestly, I'm probably just going to leave this building here. Let's also go ahead and production a brewery. this room's not stable enough to hold anyone. We'll have to make we'll make this the main room, and this will still be the prison. And we'll just make our hospital. It probably should be a bit smaller anyways. Or bigger. Yeah, we're gonna make it smaller. Go ahead and start making some stools. They work better if they've got something to sit. Art bench. Oh, great. Structure. Bridge. Yep. You have to rotate that. Our bench is gonna have to sit here. And we're just gonna make the fermenting barrel right here. Let's also just go ahead and we got war merchants. These guys mostly buy and sell weapons and armor, and we got quite a few poor quality bows those they can buy. Well, that's conveniently timed. These guys are probably gonna start fighting these guys. Yep. Get overwhelmed. I'm not even gonna keep that guy. I'll keep the jade and I'll sell them the knife, but some clubs, some bows. I'll buy your pemmican. I'd rather make off of this. There we go. Yeah, we'll give him a chance to get captured. I know he's going to. I know we're going to be able to keep him though. bleeding out like crazy. Pretty long distance. And even if we do stop him from bleeding out, he's definitely going to get an infection or two. Which, trust me, those are not good. So a little explanation onto what that is. It's a quest to basically form a caravan, take it to here, and it's got to have 9 clubs in it. But I just sold all my clubs. Go ahead and make large sculptures. We'll do it till we have 10. Normal or better. And 50% or better. No steel. Or gemstones. And zone growing spot. Or growing. We're gonna make a nice little tree farm right here. We'll do bamboo trees. Yeah, cause incompetent wolf cook for a bit of food poisoning. Oh, another cargo pod dropped. I'm just gonna make a little hallway through here. $200 rice. Basic beekeeping done. Bees. Bee house. We'll put one right here. We'll put one right here. And let's also put one right here. Let's also put a centrifuge here. Beekeeping workbench. We'll put it. This is getting moved into here. We'll put this here. And production fueled stove. That'll go there. Right here, I'd build extract from hives. That's the start of it. And then we'll just have cooked meals forever. And with this one, fill, copy, paste, copy, paste, remove, remove. They gave me a gift. Thank you. Where are you going? Ah, you're gonna make that. Good idea. I'm thinking when they're done with carving out this room and this open space, I should probably have them start carving out the storage area. But storage, yeah, priority low. So when I make the new one and up here, it is priority normal. They'll start moving everything. Yep. Let's see. I'll grab some of this hive as well. Because there's temperate hives and mild hives that spawn naturally. I want to have some bees from both in the in the beach chambers. That way, when I start getting into hybridizing, I'll already have that set up. In the meantime, let's go ahead and just insert a mild drone. Insert a mild drone. And insert a mild drone. Also, you get the honeycombs, which get moved over here to make beeswax and honey. Yep, taking that film all the way over. And hopefully this hallway will be done soon so that they can just walk right through instead of making the long journey around. Yeah, let me go ahead and start working. Yeah, nah. I'll wait. Ooh, we can go ahead and insert queen. Temperate queen. The only ones are temperate, right? Yep. Insert queen, temperate. Insert queen, temperate. So now these things will be generating honey. Or they'll be generating combs, which can be turned into honey. Not well, it's raining though. I'm pretty sure this is basically alcohol made from honey. Yep, there's a honey meal. Yep, the little hallway is finished. And you can see they're traveling back and forth a lot more now. It's also a lot faster. Oh, looks like we're starting to get cotton harvest. Convert. One of us. One of us. One of us. Let's also have leader speak. Maybe it'll make people happy. Yeah, probably won't do too well since it's supposed to be held in a fancy room and this is being held outside, but who knows? It went well. Yeah, this game is a lot more fun later on when you can get into a lot more ridiculous antics. All the colonists seem to be doing pretty well, though, which is rare occurrence. Let me tell you. Yeah, that's one negative of starting in a rainforest, which we ended up doing. You have a lot more dangerous animals than peaceful ones. For example, if we had started out in the recommended starting biome, we would be having a lot more animals that I could just go in and wipe out for meat. Oh, there's the win condition quest. Basically, the way to truly beat Rimworld, or at least as far as the game is concerned, is to get off the planet. And this is a quest. Basically, I have to travel to here, other side of the freaking world, fight off all sorts of hordes, and launch a rocket. Don't think so. There's the alternate way of winning, which is you do a bunch of research, and I believe you can make a rocket with this stuff. I will admit that will take us forever, but It's better than the alternative, in my opinion. There we go. Instead of just sleeping spot or a hospital, it will actually have sleeping bags. Oh, I just noticed we got a new colonist. Like I said, with the insect thing, as long as I have my queen, I get one extra colonist every in-game month. And this one just straight up can't do mine. We have 100 beeswax. That's a lot. And the interesting thing about beeswax, I can turn it into a wall or a door. Or a weapon. Just noticed we got a new elephant. Or 2 new elephants. Fear the might of my animal horde. Oh. Alright. There we go. Now we can make meat in large quantities. Floors, let's go ahead and just expand the floor in here. Go ahead and just order a bunch of trees you can chop down. And watch the insect. You know, it's kind of strange that they don't end up starving to death in here. I guess it's because of the jelly, but how do they... What makes the jelly? Maybe the hive does? Yeah, okay, it spawns insect jelly over time. I just realized that needs to be marked as mining and not smoothing. I think it's about time we start carving out this area. I wonder, can this be placed on the bridge? Yeah. Alright, so I can at least work on relocating. I can at least have this area be, you know, the new barracks until I get actual beds. just the installation of a few new bedrolls. Or at least the relocation of them. Oh, well, good, trader. This is a good source of money. Got a good amount of cloth, got plenty of rice. Not much of a harvest coming up soon, though. Oh, here we go. Sell all of this. Buy their pemmican for free food. Or, not really free, but still. Here, you can have our poor quality sculpture. There we go. Plenty of silver and some food. Actually, you know what? Instead of uninstalling these, let's just start sending them free guests. Now, we can have people visiting our colony. Okay. Not very good bedroom, but it's still a bedroom. And now that we have guest beds, people will start coming in. And right now, they don't get to buy anything yet. And let's go ahead. Area 1. This will be guest accommodation area. guests can hang out here. I'll say they can hang out in the kitchen. Now let's go ahead and just over here. We'll have some food over here getting stored. Stockpiles out in here. And actually, no, I'm not gonna have an extra area there. Once this gets cleared out, it's gonna be the food section. It's going to be where the guests can buy stuff. I'll have extra weapons here, the bedrolls, food, obviously, maybe the occasional drug. Now let's see how long it takes for someone to come visit me. Of course it has to change over from music to crickets, right after I make a comment about someone visiting. Oh, see. They gave us some extra clothing. I'm sure someone's gonna pick that up. Eventually. Oh yeah, I should probably also tell them to start carving out the kitchen. Or the dining room. Or kitchen winters as well. Oh, I just looked up. Look at this guy. Pretty sure actually provides the effects, other than the armor. Yeah. Basically, when he's wearing that mask, he's not going to be downed as easily. Not always a good thing, but still, just decent enough. And the mask is still armored. Oh, yep. Afraid to enter my territory because of insects. Don't worry. They're locked up. And we've got a pretty big group coming in. Including that colony, a lot of the queens from that faction. If it weren't for the fact that I like maintaining good relationships with factions, I would just abduct that queen right here and now. Double my income of materials. And people. Let me go ahead and just zone. And I'm just gonna make. Oh wait, no. I need stockpiles. Right here. Priority preferred. Clear all. Meals and pillaging. We'll also put chocolate in there. And guest shopping area. Guest areas. And just make this default. So now they can go in and buy food. Luckily, I'm pretty sure if a guest comes once, they've got a pretty high chance of coming back. Especially if you keep the hospitality thing good. Oh, a faction wants to have some peace talks. You know what? Let's go ahead and do the caravan thing. Right. Yes, accept. I need to pick who I want to send. Since it's a peace talks, it's good to send the person who is officially in charge. I also want to send a few extra people in, just to be safe. And let's give each person a ride. See, 7 days of food. The total travel time should be not even an in-game day. And let's bring some silver, in case we run into any other characters, so that we can trade with them. And there's also guest areas. The guests can also stay in the hospital if they need. And we'll also allow them access to the temple and the dining room. And although these areas may not connect up properly, they know they can just travel back and forth between areas. If we look over here, we can see we've been getting silver and losing meal. So these guys have been paying us for meals. It seems to be moving pretty slowly, but that's probably mostly because it's in the mountains. The caravans don't move quickly in mountainous terrain. And once she's done and smoothing over that wall, off to try to convert this person again. Here's another reason why we're so much better than you. Seems we don't have many meals left, or much food at all. Did I send? Okay, no, I didn't send off the duck. Never mind, that's just taking them a little while. Let me go ahead and just details. Just drop it on the any meals, drop it on. So they'll just drop the meals on the ground instead of walking over here, dropping it off, then going over here to grab more food. They'll just drop the meals off here, and then someone else will go in it and move it. Yeah, you can make a lot over with the hospitality mod. Which is exactly what I'm trying to do. We'll be the richest hive on this Rimworld. Now let's give the guests some tiles made from beeswax. Right. 3, 4, 5. Now that's all the tiles that we can afford right now, but we're going to be getting more and more beeswax regularly. how's our entertainment going? We don't have any entertainers. I sent, I sent out Dagger. Oh, peace talks. Triumph. Relations improved by 100. We got a shield belt? And these people no longer attack us. Nice. Oh, everyone head back. That was a huge success. Ooh. A rough Outlander union. I'm pretty sure those are the guys who are like our neighbors. Let me look. Yeah, they're not exactly neighbors, but they're still pretty close. I'd say this colony is doing pretty good. And we're just gonna have this field be growing potatoes. Glorious potato. And we'll also put the beehives around. More beeswax means more tiles for the guest room. And of course, we're going to be building more guest rooms. Just as sleeping bags on, and what will be beeswax tiles is not going to be the best we're going to have. The reason I told them to hunt that cobra is he is a predator, and he is in our animal pen, meaning he could attempt to hunt our animals. So it's a hunter be hunted situation. Hey Skulls, maybe you could be the one to hunt it. I just looked over and hey, Skulls is a psychopath. You know, I couldn't have guessed myself. That's just perfect. Here, let me read it. Skulls has no empathy. The suffering of others doesn't bother it at all. It doesn't mind if others are butchered, left unburied, imprisoned, or sold to slavery, unless it affects it. It also feels no mood boost from socializing. We have a psychopath. Literally. I couldn't have done that better if I tried. There we go. Expand the growing zone. That is awesome. We've got someone named Skulls, which I thought, oh, that's a pretty funny name. And I just decided to check. You know, what? I wonder if he's a psychopath. He is. He is a freaking psychopath. It's the fact that I didn't even I wasn't fully expecting it. I was just thinking, it would be funny if he was. Let me see. And just, he is. Guest has nothing to eat. You guys do have stuff to eat. Oh, Cobra Revenge. Cobra's gone Manhunter, but it got wiped out pretty quickly. But yeah, you guys do have stuff to eat. You would just have to pay for it. Oh, you don't have enough money to pay for it. You know what? Since you are since you are a queen of the I'm going to give you special treatment of gift some silver. Or you know what? Actually, just gift you 2 meals. You happy? You better be. You better love the colony. Oh, Dagger's caravan has come back. And they've got that shield belt, which basically the shield belt is like a force field. Completely protects the wearer from projectiles. Of course, at the same time, the wearer can't and make ranged attacks themselves as well as on, but I've got someone who prefers melee combat anyway. Oh, I just realized that's Master Withdrawal. No, no, you do not get to wear that shield belt. No. Only one person gets to wear that shield belt. And they're going on an insulting spree because they haven't had any drugs recently. Alright. Growing zone. Nice 12 by 12 area for the in-game equivalent to, you can guess. Watching the sunset. Not bad. Only thing is you're facing north. The sun sets in the west. Looks like for the first time in a while, we're gonna be making pemmican. You know, let's also tame some boomerangs. It's risky, but they're pretty valuable. They can get me the thing we all want. Gasoline. Oh, great. Prisoner went berserk. Great idea. Attack the 2-ton elephant. Here. Holdings. Just a temporary holding cell. You're used to those. Let's try not to lose this prisoner. No lizard. Oh, we tried. Oh. They're leaving and they left us again. You know what? I think the stream has been going on for long enough. I'm gonna go ahead and end it here. I hope you guys have enjoyed. If so, find some way to let me know. If you're watching the YouTube VOD, I mean, there's a button for it. And I will see you guys next time. Bye.